Ancestry, with over 18 million people tested, has the largest DNA database. So if you've tested at Ancestry and you click on the DNA tab, you'll get your profile page. As you can see, there are three main sections: ethnicity, matches, and through lines. I'm going to hold off on ethnicity for now and just focus on the matches section. One of the first things you should do when you get your results is download your raw data. It's your DNA and you should have a copy of it. If you decide you don't want your DNA results at Ancestry, you can also delete them. Go to the Settings menu and scroll down to Actions. In addition to keeping a copy for your records, once you download the information, you can also upload it to other DNA sites, such as Family Tree DNA, MyHeritage, Living DNA, and GEDmatch. You cannot currently upload to 23andMe. You might want to take advantage of the tools on some of the other sites, including the chromosome browser. Also, the more pools you play in, the better the chance of finding the cousin who got the good stuff. So here's part of page 1 of 163 pages of my matches. Since these are listed in order of the amount of DNA you share, you'll want to start here because the chances of you identifying the person on page 163 is slim to none. You might have a similar reaction to what I had initially. Who are these people? I had already communicated with one person on the list and I knew her relationship. Notice that some people had small trees, maybe just themselves and their parents, and many had no trees. These are the likely ones that wanted to know whether they should wear a kilt or lederhosen. Some trees are private, and you may have some hints, those shaky leaves, which indicate that both you and your match have the same person in your tree. Now, caution, this is just a hint. This hint shows that we have common ancestor and share 125 centimorgans of DNA, an estimated third to fourth cousin. Actually, this is a double relationship. Margaret Splatt is a half-second cousin from my great-grandmother's first marriage, and Robert Moog is a third cousin once removed, the nephew of my great-grandfather. Now, you'll need some shared matches in order to compare. I discovered that my maternal first cousin had tested. We shared 876 centimorgans of DNA across 38 segments. That's all I get with Ancestry, no chromosome browser, so I can't see where we share that DNA. She also tested her brother and nephew. She was only looking, however, for her paternal Swedish line ancestors, so our maternal side was not in her tree. If you don't have a known match, then you need to think about who do you need to test and will they test? I contacted a paternal first cousin who agreed to test, and now I could divide my results between my maternal and paternal sides. You'll decide who to test depending upon your research question. If you can identify a second cousin, that might even be a better option. So, how do you determine who these people are on your list? Those leaves will tell you if you have a common ancestor. In this case, the common ancestors are Robert McDowell and Margaret Shaw. If I select this person and ask for shared matches, I get this list on the right. These people are likely to have a common ancestor that would be Robert McDowell and Margaret Shaw. When I look at this against my full list, I find these matches. This allows me to go back and assign these people, at least temporarily, to a specific family, the McDowell-Shaw family. Ancestry now provides us with a dot system where you can assign a colored dot to each ancestral couple. The dark green dot represents my McDowell-Shaw line. Now, I also use the comments field to put in known relationships and any notes about my contact with that person. such as I wrote to them and they never responded. By using shared matches, I've been able to identify a potential location on the family tree with almost all my third and most of my fourth cousins. Now, that's not to say I know exactly yet where they fit, but at least I know where to look.